Hey you guys, it is me, Laura, with Scraps of Encouragement, and I am so excited about today's live video. I'm going to chat with you for just a couple minutes while we wait for some people to hop on here. So today we get to play with some stuff from the new catalog. Now I can't show you what is inside the catalog, but I thought I might start with showing you some of what's on the outside of the catalog. So, and if you're here, just drop a comment below so I can say hello, so I know that you're here. Hopefully I will see your comments. I don't know. Yeah, I think sometimes I have, let's see. Now I can write a comment. I don't know. I think I'll see your comments. I hope I'll see your comments. I'm still learning how all of this works. So, yeah. So anyway, let's look at some of the things on the front of the catalog first. We have this lovely suite here that is being featured, and we are going to look at some of these products today from the Come Sail Away suite. And this one is, I'm taking it off because I want to make sure I get the name right, is part of the, it's Magnolia. Good Morning, the Magnolia bundle. Anyway, they've got a beautiful suite of products here with the Magnolia as well. So that is super, super exciting. I'm checking here again to see. I don't see any comments. I know that there are people watching, but like I said, just leave me a comment so that I can see them. I'm hoping to have today be interactive a little bit, so that we can have fun looking at some of this new stuff together. So I wanted to have a few more project samples done for you than I do, but we had a little catastrophe this afternoon in our house. My husband was putting away a glass dish, and when he put the lid on it, it just kind of exploded. We're not actually sure why. He didn't put it on hard or anything. So he gashed his foot pretty bad, but he's pretty sure he's okay, so he's just gonna roll with it. But we're kind of watching to see if the butterfly bandage is gonna be enough to kind of hold it together, or if he's gonna end up having to go get a stitch or some glue or something. So that's exciting. But so that kind of threw me off a little bit, but we are back on track now. And I think to start with, I am going to jump in with the new in colors. And I'm going to start by showing you the colors in their paper form. Fill up the screen with the colors, and then I'll show you a few of the things that we have. Now, I don't have all of the things, but I'll just show you some of the things. So here is the first color, and that is called Purple Posy. It's a very light kind of purple. And then here, this next one is called Seaside Spray. And it's kind of a light blue. It's much lighter than the Balmy Blue. And then we have Rococo Rose. I love this color. I'm a pink fan, but I like this pink especially. I really, really, really like it. And then we have Pretty Peacock, which is kind of, I want to say like a teal. It's more of a teal than a turquoise, I think. It's got more of that green in it. And then Terracotta Tile is our last color, which is kind of a reddy orange kind of color. So those are our new colors, which is super exciting. And so I know they have buttons and they have all sorts of goodies with the new colors. So I thought I would show you a few of these. Now, I didn't open these, and I totally should have, but these are faceted dots. So they're self-adhesive, so you can peel them off and stick them straight on your projects. And each color comes in 3 different sizes, but you can see they're faceted. So they kind of shimmer a little bit because they're kind of etched like a diamond is the best. That's what I think of when I see them, the way that they're faceted. And so those are really fun, and those come in all the in colors. And then these are really pretty. I don't have all the colors, but these are the new in color ribbons. So they are kind of a burlap in the middle, and then they have these, let's see, I'm gonna get it real close for you. they're burlap in the middle, and then they have kind of the scalloped color along the edge. And I think you can peel this off. Yes, so you can peel this off, which would give you this kind of look. Or you can use these separate colorful pieces that are kind of frayed for a fun look as well. So that's really fun. So again, if you are here, go ahead and leave me a comment. I'm not sure if I'm getting comments, if it's working. Oh, I see a comment. Hi, Mom. Thank you. Mom saves the day. All right, so I can get your comments, so that's great. So as I'm showing you guys these things, if you have any questions or if you want me to test something out or do anything, go for it. My goal is to show you this stuff, and hopefully we can make a card or two at the end if there's time. We'll see. But here's the Rococo Rose ribbon. Nope. Terracotta tile. This is terracotta tile, and this is Rococo Rose. And this also comes in Seaside Spray and the Purple Posy as well. And I did a few ink swatches so that you guys can see how these swatch out. Now, I did not do the Purple Posy because they were having issues with the Purple Posy ink pad, and that should be all sorted out by the time the catalog comes out. But in the meantime, I have the Pretty Peacock, the Seaside Spray, Terracotta Tile, and the Rococo Rose, and this is what they look like all stamped out. Now, the new, at least the last few catalogs, Stampin' Up! Has had the, like a designer series paper, a more general one, and you can get it by color family. So you can get the current in colors, the older, there's 2 different in color sets that you can get, and then you could get the brights, the subtles, the regals, or the neutrals. And so this is the designs and patterns that they have. I'm just going to show you. Let me move this out of the way so you can see really well here. These are the patterns that they have, and these are just the in colors, but you get these, you'll get 4 of each page, 4 sheets of each, and they're double-sided. So there's this kind of, I don't know what you call this pattern, but it's really pretty. And then you have this scripty pattern. Let me get this closer so you can see. And then there's this diamond pattern, and there's this checked kind of pattern here, like a country check. And then again, I just showed another one of the scripty pattern so you can see all the different colors. And so there's 4 of each in each color, so that's really fun. And then let's see, I think that's it for the in colors. So here's just a look at the titles and how you spell them. I've got them all right here. These are the ink pads. Like I said, I don't have Purple Posy because there's an issue with those, but that should be resolved. But we've got Rococo Rose, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Terracotta Tile. So that is really fun. So that is what I have for in colors. So if you don't have any questions on that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to our first bundle slash sweet slash fun stuff. So I was able to get a few samples of this one done, which is super cool, but I'm going to show you all the goodies first. So this is the Come Sailing, I think it's called. I should know these names better. Bundle. It's got the Sailing Home stamp set. So this is the stamp set, and these are not full size. If the images are not full size, it will say down here, but they couldn't fit them all on here. So I went ahead and I stamped them all out so that you can see how they look. So I'm going to show them up to you close. So there is a lighthouse and 2 sailboats and a compass. And there's an anchor and some birds and a knot. And the sentiments say, let hope be your anchor through the storms of life. Set sail in the direction of your dreams. Congrats and thanks. Okay, so then I have these are all the die cuts that come if you get the bundle. And the reason the color here, these ones here directly cut out the lighthouse, the sailboats, and the anchor. And I used, to cut this out earlier, one of the circles from the layering circles dies. I'm pretty sure that there's a punch that it'll fit to, but I'm not sure which one. What do you order to get those pages? What pages are you asking about? What pages? Let me know what pages you're asking about, and then I can answer what question about what to order. If you mean these pages, like this layout page, I made this, but let me know what page you're wanting. So the colored, oh, these, the pattern papers, these are the 2019 to 2021 in color designer series paper. So that is what you would look for that. So it's the 2019 to 2021 in color designer series papers. That's what it is. Okay, so back to this. So these brown ones don't directly cut out images here, or can be used a lot more universally. So you have this wheel here, and there's some very, very light, I don't know, see if we can get it, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but just very light embossing on that just has a circles going around. It's very hard to see even in person, but it is there. And then this one has some stitching around, and this will fit these 2 sentiments, but you can use lots of sentiments with this one. That's why I did it in brown, because you can use sentiments from other sets. Now the rope is really fun because it does have some embossing in there to give it some texture, and then the same with the knot. And then you've got your seaweed here, and then these needles can be used on the compass, and with this one it's already got a hole in it, so if you get a brad you can actually spin the compass around, which is really fun. And then this is just a little stitched banner which fits the congrats and thanks. Again, you could put other stuff in there as well for greetings. So that is the stamp set and the dies, and I'll kind of show you, this is what they look like here in my case. Now also with this, there is a really, really beautiful pack of Memories and More cards, which I don't know if you remember with the Best Route suite, but I did quite a few cards. These are great if you are scrapbooking and doing a Project Life style scrapbook. So you can get these pages that have pockets, and you just stick the pictures. Let's see if I can pull one out real fast, because I have them here. So you can use them, and you can get these for full pages or half pages, but so you can use them for scrapbooking like this, where you use 4x6 pictures or 2x3 pictures, and you can stick some pictures in there. Let's see if I can find a pocket. Okay, it would help if I had it the right way. So you could stick those in there. You can stick these cards in here. There we go. And it will fit. I can open it, and so you can have pictures and cards all mixed in that are really simple. And so on one side of these there'll be an image, and on the other side there'll be cards that you can journal on. And these come in, I think, 6x8 sizes and 12x12 sizes. I think that you can get these in quite a few different sizes, but I thought I would just go through these with you because they're so beautiful. And you can purchase cards that are pre-cut and pre-folded card bases that are meant to fit these, so that you could like literally stick one on and that be done. And they come in both the small size and the large size. You can also use them on regular size cards. You can do lots with them. So I thought I would show you real quick the ones that come here. Just Happy Father's Day, and I'm just gonna go through them pretty quickly so you can get a feel. I love this. Life is better when we're together. You can see what is here. And these, like I said, they're really great for making quick and easy cards. If you don't want to do a lot of cutting, they're great for journaling. If you do any kind of scrapbooking or project life, or memories and more. Project life is what it's similar to. Memories is more, and more is the line through Stampin' Up. But if you do memory keeping in that way, they're great for that. And they're great for, I don't know, just a lot of different things. And the fact that they have made the coordinating card bases makes it really, really fun and really easy to work with and make stuff. So we're almost to the end of the little one. See there, you can stamp something. There's just so much flexibility. And this set is a really good masculine set. Somehow I feel like we didn't get that one. We did. Okay. Sometimes it can be hard to find good masculine cards, but this is a good way to do it. Okay, so then I'm going to show you these specialty papers that come with it. I'm going to pull a piece of colored cardstock so that you can see this better. But these are gorgeous, and if you get the card bases that go with it, oh my goodness, you can make such beautiful cards with this. Now, another thing that you can do with these is you can use them as stencils. So you can take them and put them on white paper and sponge them off. But just look at that. So you could sponge, and then the reverse will be on your paper. And these have two sides. One is textured, one is white. You can also cut them up and use these as different elements in your card. So you don't have to use them all the same. So here's the colored side. Here's the white. This one has two pieces, so you could cut that in half and use that on two different cards. And you've got the white and the colored side there as well. Here's the lighthouse. It's the blue on this side, or you've got the white on this side. This is another one that you can cut into and get that frame. Have that. Two sides as well. And then this one, again, you have nice ocean waves there. And again, you could stencil that as well, and that would be really beautiful. So those come with the Memories and More pack. Oh goodness. Bending up my seaweed here. And then you also have these large sized ones. So you've got your journaling ones. That would be fun to put a picture on right there. This would be great to stamp a sentiment. In fact, this one is on the cover. You can see what they did to use that. Made a card out of that there on the cover, which is really nice. So you can really embellish it up a lot too. Just gonna go through kind of quickly here. We've got lots to see. This is really fun. Good Father's Day. Good Father's Day sentiments in here, which is really good. Those are hard to find. Hi Molly, it's good to have you watching. I'm just showing some of my new stuff that I got that came out in the catalog pre-order. And if you have any questions or there's things that you want to see closer, definitely ask me. This is all about just having fun and being here with you guys. So right now I'm looking at the Memories and More pack from the Come Sail Away set. And these are the stickers that it comes with, which stickers are loads of fun. So it's got 2 sheets of those. And then there's 2 sheets of these here as well. It says, here's to making every moment count. Love you always. Today, dream, simply having a great day. This is the perfect moment. You and me, the perfect day. Love you. Hello, friend. Celebrate. Fun. Happy day. Thanks so much and nice. So those are from the Memories and More pack. And then we have this Baker's Twine, which is it's a very vanilla, which is an off-white and navy mixed together. And then these adorable little embellishments. Yeah, these are really amazing. Let's see, what is the price on those? Let me look real quick. For the Memories and More cards, they are really a good deal. You can stretch them out really far to get a lot of cards out of them. So I'm looking for that really quickly. If I don't find it quickly, I'll just move on. Okay, here they are. So yeah, for this memory and more pack for all of these, it's $11. So that's really, really good. It's a really good deal there. So these are the little trinkets that you can get with them. I think you get, I'm not sure how many you get of each. You get several. I've used a few already. And so there's these. Let's see if it'll focus. Let me take one at a time, maybe then it will focus. Focus. There we go. There's the wheel, and there is the anchor. So those are fun. And then now we're gonna look at, in my opinion, the most fun part, which is the designer series paper that comes with this set, or that comes in this suite. So let me move this stuff out of the way. And here is the designer series paper. So it's going to fill up the whole screen pretty much. Okay, so here we go. And I just have it stacked so that they're front and back, but I didn't want you to have to see me flip them over, so have them set up so that you can just see each side one time. Again, these are really good for masculine cards. Of course, you don't have to just stick to masculine cards with these. You can use them for anybody. I love the vintage feel of these. I love that look. I'm learning how to properly use it, and so this is a great one. I love this. You can see here, there's some texture on that. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's texture here too, so it makes it really fun. So the colors that coordinate with this suite are Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Soft Suede, and Whisper White. So the last thing I'm going to show you here before we move on, I've just been playing a little bit with this suite, and so I'm just going to show you a few cards that I made pretty quickly. I've got a lot more sketched out that I'm going to make, and we'll be using some of this for a card class that is coming up. But I have some simple cards that I made first. Let me show you some of those. This one I just stamped with soft suede, and I did some sponging with, I think I used crumb cake. This one got smudged a little bit, but you can see, ignore the smudges, but this was really fun with the different colors and the congrats, and this one's not fully developed, but again, I'm just showing you some fun that I was having with it. Got a thanks. So simple and such a beautiful card there. You could use any of the images there. Set sail in the direction of your dreams. Again, very simple, very beautiful. This one's a little bit crooked, but I like the effect here. So I used the anchor and I used the sentiment. And then when I inked up the edges, I got it really inky so that I had some ink bubbled, and then I just kind of got a rag, or you can use a sponge or whatever, and I just kind of spread it out to give it kind of a weathered look to it. That's really fun. I had fun with this. Sometimes I like doing a border with just a marker and it not being straight and perfect, and sometimes that just adds a little to the card. And then the more involved one that I did is this one right here, and I just stamped the images on the back with Sahara sand, and I also used a little textured image from the Artisan Design texture to get the wave, and I watercolored Night of Navy on the back and used my white gel pen to add in some stars, and I added my little trinket and my compass there, and that was really fun to make that one. So that is it. Do I have any questions about this suite before I move on? You like this card? Yeah, this was fun. I'm still learning. I love this style, but I'm not super comfortable with creating it. So I'm having fun playing with it. I feel like this suite will give me more of a chance to do that, but I had a lot of fun making this card. It was really, really fun. So next I am going to show you, I think, we'll go with this one. So this is a little lace, and before I show you the images stamped, I'm going to show you the stamp set a little bit. So this is it. It is a clean mount stamp, and it has this really intricate die, lacy die, and then it has this other die that comes with it. And the purpose of this die is that if you want to only use part of it, you can line it up and cut off a piece of any size, and it will have kind of, it will not just be like a straight line, but it will go with the pattern. Does that make sense? So you can see how that lines up with the pattern and kind of cuts in that way. So I didn't actually cut with this one, but I'll show you what I did do. So here are the images that go with it. This one would be really fun to color or watercolor or use colored pencils or any of your favorite coloring medium. That would be really fun. Something that would be really fun to do with this would be to heat emboss it in either white or clear, and then use a sponge dauber to color it, and the embossing will resist. You could do that with watercolor too, and that would be a really fun way to do that one. And it's got this little flower here and this little extra, these pieces here kind of for extra flourish, and this little heart with stitching around it. And then the sentiments say, just a little note to say hello. You'll always be my friend, ... You know too much. I think that's hilarious. You mean everything to me, and so happy for you. And this just gives you a look of that lacy piece. This is called A Little Lace is the name. And so you could do this white on colored, or you could do this colored on white. I did it colored on white just to kind of show you a little bit better. So that is that set that I got, and I haven't had a chance to make any cards from it yet, unfortunately, but I will get to. And I discovered to cut this out, because it's such an intricate die, you really need the precision base plate. Also, I would recommend having some kind of die brush. I've seen people use lint rollers, but getting all those little pieces out with that one would be really, really hard, because it's such an intricate die. Two more things. Okay, so we have Over the Moon. This is such a fun set. No, this doesn't come with dies or anything like that. It is just the stamp set. But I stamped out the images, which look pretty much like they do there. But I did stamp them out. And I colored one just to kind of give you an idea of what it could look like colored. So that was really fun. I used blends for this. You could color them with blends, you could color them with colored pencils, or you could watercolor them. You could do so many different things. And I am looking forward to having fun with a bunch of different techniques with that guy, or that one. So that's really fun. And then the sentiments that come with this are, you're utterly fantastic. Party till the cows come home. Cows it going. Dream big. Over the moon for you. And there is a moon. So that is fun. The last thing I wanted to show you before we hopefully get to make a card is the stamp cleaning pad. This came without a whole lot of information, honestly. But I think this is meant for one of two things. First of all, if you have a stamp, especially photopolymer, that is stained, this will help. So you kind of clean off your stamp or stamp it off as much as you can, and then you just kind of dab it on here and then use a damp cloth, a dry cloth to wipe off the cleaner. And it can take some staining off of your photopolymer stains, or if you've just you're having a hard time getting the ink off for any reason, you're not supposed to use this with StazOn ink, but any other ink, it can really, really help. So, yeah, it says removes classic Stampin' ink and craft ink from rubber and photopolymer. To avoid damaging photopolymer and clean stamps, use water to rinse the cleaning solution from the stamp as soon as possible. So you would clean it with this and then maybe use like a chamois or something wet to get it off the stamp. And so that's pretty much it. And then you dry your stamp off. So those are the things I have. I thought, of course, there's a lot more coming, a lot more. I mean, this is the catalog. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, it's that thick. There's my fingers. So there's a lot more coming, but those are things that I have. Good to see you, Molly. thank you. And if there's anything that you would like to see, let me know. I thought really quick we would maybe make a card. Do you guys have any of the sets that you particularly want to see? If not, I do have a quick card that we can put together in mind using the Come Sail Away. So I will get that stuff ready. If you guys have something else, let me know. But I don't know. I wasn't sure about this set, honestly, when it came out. But when we have our pre-order, we are limited in what we are able to order. We can't just order anything from the catalog. They release some things early that demonstrators can order. And none of the things that were at the very top of my wish list were on the pre-order, which made me kind of sad. But that's just the way it is sometimes. But my husband's really interested in sailing. So I thought that this set would be kind of fun to play with, and I love the sentiments on it. So that is what that was, you know, one of the things that I decided to go with. Okay, sorry, I'm moving my lighting here. It is in my way. I think I have, looking to see if I have the paper that I think I do, which it looks like I don't. So all right, we are going to just use a card base here. I'm getting out my card base, my very vanilla card base. Sorry, guys. Okie dokes. Okay, so to make my card base, I am going to cut this at 5.5 inches. Yes, my cutter's upside down. I do that sometimes just to give my blade, like, so that I'm using it on both sides so that it will last me longer. So I'm going to cut that there, and then I am going to flip it, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. And I am done with this. All right. Now I am going to grab my bone folder, fold my paper, get a good crease there. All right, now I'm using, this is from the Memories and More, and so I'm going to use it, and I'm just gonna give this a little border. I'm going to set it on this paper on the background, and that's how easy it's going to be to put together. So do I want my stripes to go this way? What do you guys think? Horizontal stripes or vertical stripes? Let's see. I'll go ahead and cut the outline of this. These are, I think they're 2 by 3. Let's see. Yeah, no, 3 by 4 is what they are. So I'm gonna go and cut this at 3 1/8 by, I can do this down here so you can see it, 4 1/8. And then ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Vertical. You think I should do vertical? Okay. So you like the vertical stripes. Vertical it is. So I am going to cut this because my paper is going this way. So this is 5.5 inches. So I'm going to cut my paper at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. I can do actually 3 of these with this one strip. I can do 4 2 more times. So that would make this come together pretty quickly. So there we go. Now you could fill up the whole back with this too, and that would be fine. In fact, let's see. What do you think? Border or no border on the outside? That's the way it looks with a border, or we could just fill it all up and have it flat. What do you think? let me know. I'll go ahead and glue these together while you let me know if we should do border around here or fill the whole background. It's always fun to have options and to play. Okay, you say border. All right, border it is. So we're going to glue this down on here. Ooh, had a bug fly in my shirt. That is no fun. Okay, so that is glued down. Now I prefer liquid glue. A lot of people don't like liquid glue because it's messy, but when you use it, the key is just to use a tiny little strip. See, I'm not globbing it on. I'm just using a little. Little goes a long way, but then I still have some wiggle room. I struggle with getting things straight. So the liquid glue gives me some wiggle room. So now all I have to do is take this and pop some dimensionals on there. Now, one thing you'll notice with me, you can definitely get away with fewer dimensionals than the amount that I use. But my thinking is sending these in the mail, they can get squished. And I'm spending all this time making a card. I don't want it to get squished and ruined. I want it to be nice and lifted up, so to speak, when it gets to my recipient. There's the bug. Go away, bug. Sorry. So I like to use plenty of dimensionals just because I don't want my card to get squashed in the mail. So we're going to take this and flip it over and stick it on. Try to stick it on straight. Okay, I've got these lines to help me, so I struggle with straight. There we go. Okay, and one thing I am going to do, we could totally be done with that card, but I am going to add just a little more just because I can. So I have this braided linen thread. Let's see, let me show you here. See that? Ooh, is it gonna focus? I don't know if it'll focus. It is linen thread that is braided, hence braided linen thread. So I'm gonna just snip a little bit of this off. I think. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I should leave it off or do you think I should put it around there? I kind of like it better without, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do this without. I feel like I need to add something else, but maybe not. Maybe it's good to go. Maybe this is all we need. I think that's it. So that is our card, and it's super easy and quick. Super easy and quick. And so I love the way that the Memories and More cards play with the pattern paper, and just the whole suite goes together so well. So those are some of the things that we have coming in the new suite, or in the new catalog. I will be having a party here at my house on June the 2nd, where we will be creating 3 different projects. You'll have some choice over the projects that you create. And you know what? Did I used the wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. So we're gonna have three different projects that you can pick, several to pick from. You'll choose 3 to create. And I am going to give everyone who comes can have a catalog. We are going to have prizes. We're going to have some games, maybe. But you're going to have an opportunity to get retired products as well as new products. And you will be able to place your order there. The ordering, actually, the catalog releases on June 4th. So if you're ordering new products from the new catalog, you can fill out an order form and I will get that in so that you can get your product first thing. And if you want to just come and create and play, that is totally fine too. You'll be able to make Father's Day cards if you want to, and all sorts of other fun cards. But in order to come, you need to register. So be sure to go to my website, scrapsoфencouragement.com. If you click on events and go to June 2nd on the calendar, you'll see the event there. Make sure to register. The cost is $10. If you register after May 18, there is a late fee just because it's hard for me to make sure that I have enough supplies together for everyone. So if you do, I charge a $5 late fee after the 18th, but if you place an order, that $5 late fee can go to your order. So that's kind of how I work that out, just because it's a little harder for me. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of this format versus the unboxing format, and if there's things that you would like to see different, please let me know. I want to make sure that I am showing you guys this stuff in the way that is best for you. And I hope that you guys have a great day and that you find joy in creating as you spread kindness and encouragement with your scraps of paper. I'll talk to you later. Bye.